Hello. This is basically Derby Photographic Society's demonstration on how to use Magic Lantern's slideshow. I apologise for saying and R. I'm doing this completely unscripted and trying to get through it as best as I possibly can in one take. I've already done 15 takes as it is. So, anyways, right. So, if we go to the home page on Derby Photographic Society and then go to the gallery page and then to the upload and download section just there, you'll find that you're presented with a username and password. I'm just going to go a little bit further back. So the username and password that we use to get in there is not actually an email address. It's just to confuse people, that is. It's going to be Derby DPS. Paste, and the password is that. I'll copy it, so you just right click over it, highlight it, and right click and copy, and then paste it in there. Now that password will change when you get your email, so but it'll still be Derby DPS. So anyway, now we're in. There's the traditional upload area, which I don't think many people in the society use at the moment, but it's a great place to be able to upload your images if you want to. Just basically listed 1 to 8, so most of us put 4 in, and that's the way to do it. List your prints out there and then just press send. It can take a couple of minutes depending on the size of your images, but that will go directly to the competition secretary, and then you'll get a little email back saying congratulations, your upload has happened. Now that's all well and good, but that has problems when we want to put things on the website. When I can put the PDIs on the website, no problem. I can just upload them and get them sorted quite easily. But it's the prints that cause a problem. We have no pictures of the prints. So when you bring your print in, what do? I can stand there and take photographs of it, which it's not brilliant, and it's not neat, and it's very time consuming and requires a lot of editing afterwards. So we've come up with this brilliant idea, Magic Lantern. If you've seen the other video of how Magic Lantern works, it's a great piece of slideshow software and voting and judging and everything else, as it's got all that absolutely wrapped up. So where you can actually do some good now is coming into here and downloading MLSlide. It's a little piece of software that we're going to put on the desktop, so we can click to save it. Now I'm using Internet Explorer here. Firefox will act differently, and Opera and various other web browsers will act differently, but essentially asking the same thing: where do you want to save it? So I'm just going to press save. Okay, so that's actually downloaded now, and you're also going to need the competition file, so click that one as well, and one we're going to save as well, so we'll press save. Right, I've got a chance to open my folder. I don't know where yours is saved. It could have saved to your downloads section. It could have saved to your documents. It could have saved to your desktop. It all depends on where you save things that you're downloading from the internet. You should know, because obviously you do download things, I would imagine. So anyway, we've got the MLSlide set up. Just going to delete that one. Just delete that one because I've already done this already, you see. So right, so we've got the MLSlide set up there, and we've also got the landscape text document there. So we've done, in theory, with the website now, so we can get rid of that. So I'm going to install the MLSlide software. So you double click the little download that you've got and you press run. Press yes, and then next. Accept the agreement, and next, and next, next. Create a desktop icon, press next, and then install. Now I'm not going to launch it at the moment. Okay, so now I'm just going to reveal my desktop and exclude that one. Get rid again. Right, so you won't have Magic Lantern software on there, but you will now have this icon here. So if we double click it, it brings up a blank window, and if we go to File and then Preferences, we can see all these competitions in there. Now they don't actually, they're not actually our competitions. That's just the default that comes with the program when you download it. Same with all these question marks here. So what we'll do is we'll press the update there, and it says, do you wish to replace the competition data? Yes. So my downloads folder is where I've got that competition data. Look, and it's there. So that's the other one file that we downloaded. So we just press open, and this has got the landscape, 4 PDIs and 4 prints, and it's our club competition. Okay, now the next thing you're going to need to do is fill your name in. So highlight the question marks and press edit, and then put your name in. And press accept. And that's all we need to do for that. Let's press OK. Right, so now we've loaded the preference up, so I'm going to press File and then New File. It's already got my name now listed in there, and select the competition. Drop the little box down, and it's the landscape, 4 PDI and 4 print. It's a club competition. We can't alter any of this, so we can't get it wrong. We just press OK. Are the details correct? It will not be possible to correct them later. Yes, that's fine. Okay. Right, so this is where you're going to enter your photographs. You don't have to resize them anymore. So if you've got a massive image that you've done, let's go to the bottom, and so we'll do the images and then we'll do the prints. So add an image. Okay, well, I'm going to go to my libraries and to my pictures. I've got a few of Lottie, our auto sleeper. So where I hover over there, look, and it's 3,456 pixels by 4,608, which is massive. And I would need to right click that and open with Photoshop CS5. Come on, let's do it. Photoshop CS5, blah, 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 blah. So we open it there. And we go image, what image size, right? So it's got to be 1400, hasn't it? So I'm going to have to do that. Constraint proportions 1400. Okay, right, 1400 for me. But that can be difficult. It's, you know, that image isn't necessarily right. So let's. So if I come out of this for now, I don't want to save it because I can just double click it and resize it in there anyway. Let's call this Lottie 2. Okay. Okay, so onwards and upwards. Let's add next image. Let's do this one. So basically you can alter them in Photoshop if you want, but other than that you can just double click what you want and just press yes to resize it. So Lottie 3. Okay, moving on, add image, and I'm doing them out the same folder. I can, in fact, I don't have to do them out the same folder, do I? Let's go up, let's go image, let's do the desert, and we'll call this one Lottie 4, just for the sake of 1, 2, 3, 4-ing. Right, 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 PDIs. This club competition is for 4 PDIs and 4 prints. So now, if I do that again and add image, I'm putting another PDI in, and it'll just get knocked out of the competition. So we now need to put a print in. Difference between PDIs and prints is if I put Lottie 5 in here. Okay, it says that it's a print, but it's not asking me for an image. Now, click on Image Preview to enter a reference image. So if I just do that, so if I go back to Lottie, Libraries, Pictures, Lottie, there's a reference image. So whatever that is going to be, name it whatever you're going to name it, and then put the actual image up, because this is where we can put these on the internet so much easier. So I'm going to add my next print, and this one is obviously going to be Lottie 6. Lottie 6. Okay, click again to put an image on there. Let's do that one. Add print, Lottie 7. Again, click on the image to add a preview file for it, and then add the final print. Lottie 8. And again, preview to the image. In fact, actually, I'll go back to my libraries, videos, sample pictures, and let's pick the tulips out. Beautiful. Right. I can't add an image and I can't add a print anymore now because I've got 8 in there. So a quick check, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. That's fine. File, save file. Okay, and it's been saved, look, to landscape 4x4 PDI, and then it's also got my name under it as well. Do you want to open the file location? No, because I know where it is. I can get rid of that piece of software now. Oh, that's brilliant. But what do we do with it now? Okay, so it's on the desktop. It's here. We go back to the website and we upload it to Chris and whoever is the competition secretary. So let's go back to the website. So we know what the password is. I've got that there. Oh, sorry, no, it's not DPS. Let's get the password off this text document. Like I say, it won't be the same password, so paste in there. And this is Derby DPS. Login. Right. So we're back to the area where we downloaded it from. And if you look over here, look, it says upload MSL file. So browse. Mine was on the desktop. So there it is, look. 4x4 Peter Holford. Press open. It's in there. Got to put your email address in. Machine. Okay, I'm going to put Peter at a double at Peter at in -derby.com. If I want to put any comments in there, I can just put some comments in there. I don't have to upload photos or anything else like that because they're all in that one file now. So I can press send. The button up the top there, look, tells me that it's sending. Right, your photos have been received. Good luck. Now then, what happens when that actually flies off? So let me take that off and take that off. Right. So I'm actually signed in to the DPS email account. So you've sent yours off from yours. I'm going to go to the Gmail account here, look. And look at this. So I've got a file here, look, that's been sent. And I put that GDDD thing in, so I can now download it here, look. I'm going to save the file. Right, so it's a competition, landscape competition. So competitions, I'm going to make a new folder in there. Landscape. And I'm going to save that in there. Now, when multiple people send their folders and files in this way, I'm going to just come out of that now. Here's my competition thing. Look, there's landscape. So there's Peter Holford, Vicky Fit, Ken Walters, Sue Hill, Kat Wesley, Mary Nicholson, Ken Eldred. They'll all be in there, ready for the competition. So let's now have a look at what we're going to do with that. So we're going to bring up Magic Lantern, File, New Project, Landscape. It's a club and it's a PDI and print, and its subject is photos of landscapes, amazingly enough. Now the judge is well, I think the judge in actual fact is, sorry, just bear with me 1 second. Down to landscapes, where are we? Landscape competition, right, it's being judged by Jackie J. Grafton. Oh, look at all those names. Copy. Right, copy that, paste that into there. I think the competition date is Monday the 29th. Okay, everything there's all right as it is. We've got extra cups and things on this one, but I could add them there, but I'm not going to at the moment, just for the sake of this. Press OK. Check that it's all correct. Right, so that's now set up. If you look here, look, I can add an MLSlide to it. So I go into desktop competitions, landscapes, and there's mine. Open. Oh, look at that. Peter Holford will be added to the members database because I wasn't in there. So in actual fact now, all mine have just been added to that competition, and if I go competition, it's going to ask me PDI or print, so we'll do the PDI. I'm going to press score on this, purely and simply because I'm not quite sure the pictures show up on this software. So there's that one, and that one, and that one. And don't forget, these have been resized from 4,000 odd pixels, and they fill the screen beautifully. That's the last image. Okay.